Benjamin Sesko is the latest centre-forward being linked with a move to Arsenal, as reports in Italy claim significant interest has been shown in the 20-year-old. In Gabriel Jesus, Nketiah, Leandro Trossard, Gabriel Martinelli and even Kai Havertz, the Gunners certainly have strength in depth when it comes to options to lead the line. However, there's a strong argument that the squad is perhaps still missing a proven goalscorer in the mould of Erling Haaland, for example. And it just so happens to be that Sesko has drawn comparisons to the Manchester City and Norway superstar in terms of attributes and playing styles, as well as making a name for themselves at Red Bull Salzburg before cutting their teeth in the top flight of German football. Whether the Slovenia international's next stop is the Premier League remains to be seen, but amid talk that RB Leipzig value the striker at £40 million immediately makes him a cheaper alternative. Admittedly, Sesko to Arsenal in the January transfer window does seem unlikely, as Mikel Arteta seemingly ruled out a move for another forward this season. As he said, "We believe in the players that we have first of all." However, if the North London outfit were to perform a U-turn and seal a deal before deadline day, the youngster's arrival would have no effect with regard to Arteta adhering to the Premier League rules when he's permitted to name a 25-man squad for the second half of the campaign after the window closes. Therefore, as Sesko was born on May 31, 2003, if he was to join Arsenal in the next transfer window for £40 million, he would not have to be registered in the club's Premier League squad, yet he would still be eligible to feature in the competition. So, Sesko ticks one very important box. That makes him the perfect profile if Arteta and sporting director Edu Gaspar are indeed planning to bolster Arsenal's forward, as his potential arrival at some point in 2024 would not have any impact whatsoever on the squad registration plans. Arsenal are reportedly closing in on their first signing of the January transfer window in Royal Antwerp midfielder Arthur Vermeeren. Vermeeren has been the subject of strong interest from Barcelona, but Arsenal are now set to complete the signing of the teenager. According to Spanish outlet Sport, the Gunners will pay around £13.1 million for the box-to-box midfielder if they are able to get the deal over the line. The Belgium international came through the Antwerp academy and has already made 53 senior appearances. Having made his debut for his national team, his services have been linked with one of Europe's biggest teams. Former Arsenal attacker Marc Overmars, who is currently director of football at Royal Antwerp, previously compared Vermeeren to Barcelona icons Andrés Iniesta and Xavi. At just over £13 million, Vermeeren could turn out to be a bargain for Arsenal. Following the hefty price tags paid for Reiss and Havertz in the past, securing a talent for years to come for so cheap is another example of impressive transfer business. According to Teamtalk, Arsenal are interested in Bayer Leverkusen's German wonderkid, Florian Wirtz. The publication has revealed that the Gunners are among several Premier League sides monitoring the young German, and while it is cross-city rivals Chelsea who are the most active regarding the youngster, the Gunners have still sent scouts to watch him in Germany. Wirtz has been viewed as one to watch for a few years now, but he has reached another level this term, scoring 2 goals and providing 4 assists in just 8 Bundesliga starts, and playing a vital role in the team's fantastic beginning to the season, which sees them currently top of the table. There is little talk of a transfer fee at the moment, but with 4 years left on his deal and the interest around him, we can only imagine how expensive it will be to sign him. That said, if he lives up to the potential people believe he has, he'll be worth every penny. Pedro Neto has kicked off the Premier League campaign in electrifying form, and appears to be returning back to his best following a torrid time with injuries. Neto has racked up 8 goal contributions across 10 appearances this term, and Arsenal are taking note of his sparkling performances. According to the Mirror, the North London club have a long-standing interest in the 23-year-old and made their admiration known in the summer, but their approach was rebuffed by Wolves. Neto is said to be a self-confessed Arsenal fan and could be tempted by a January proposal. However, the Wanderers are thought to be asking for a sizable fee, making the deal a difficult one for technical director Edu. Furthermore, the recent injury to the winger could force the club to look elsewhere, as splashing a significant of money on a player to sit on the sidelines might not be the best idea. Now on to outgoings. Thomas Partey. According to a report from 90 Minutes, Thomas Partey could force a move away from Arsenal should his game time not improve by Christmas. The report states that the Ghanaian international has become frustrated with his reduced role at the club recently and would consider moving away if Mikel Arteta does not start to play him more often. The 30-year-old has seen his place as a guaranteed starter disappear this season following the arrival of Declan Reiss, and with Arteta's well-known appreciation of Jorginho, the former Atletico man appears to have fallen even further down the pecking order. According to the report, Arteta's decision not to use Partey during their crucial game against Chelsea at the weekend upset the players' camp, as he was fit enough for the bench but still not used despite the team's evident struggles in the midfield. Additionally, according to a recent report from Italy, Juventus are once again interested in Partey. The report revealed that following the recent ban given to Paul Pogba, the old lady have reignited their interest in the Ghanaian international. The story claims that the Serie A giants could come in with an offer to take the player on loan in January, and while that sounds like a bad deal for the Gunners, it might be what the player wants if he still isn't playing at that time. Football Insider claims Emile Smith-Rowe is weighing up his options amid a lack of regular game time this season prior to his recent injury. His potential departure, however, will be dependent on any outgoings this January, though Arsenal are thought to be considering further additions. The Gunners rejected an inquiry from London rivals Chelsea in the summer, and the Mirror has reported that Newcastle United are also interested in the Hale End graduate. Eddie Howe and co are big fans of the versatile player and believe that his reduced minutes in North London could make him open to a move. However, the fact that the player's contract is set to run until June 2026 would likely make any deal to sign him a rather expensive one.